Stop. Do not scroll. Do not swipe. Do not close this window. You have 10 seconds. Not 10 minutes. Not 10 hours. 10 seconds. Archangel Michael is standing behind you right now. His sword is drawn. His wings are spread. His eyes are fixed on you. In his hands, he holds something you have never seen before. A bottle. Not made of glass. Not made of stone. Made of light. Transparent. Glowing. Alive. Inside this bottle, something that belongs to you. Something you thought was lost forever. Something you never knew heaven kept. Tears. Your tears. Every tear you have ever cried. Every tear you hid from the world. Every tear you wiped away before anyone could see. Every tear you swallowed so no one would hear you sob. They are all there. Collected. Preserved. Sealed. Archangel Michael has been keeping this bottle since the day you were born. He has seen every tear fall. He has caught every single one before it hit the ground. He has placed each one carefully into your bottle. And today, he received an order. An order from the throne of God. An order that has only been given 7 times in all of human history. Bring the bottle. Open the seal. Release the justice. Chosen one, listen carefully. God saw every tear they made you cry. He saw the ones you cried in secret. He saw the ones you cried in silence. He saw the ones you thought no one noticed. And he kept every single one. Not as a memory. Not as a reminder. As evidence. As testimony. As a weapon. The evidence is complete. The testimony is sealed. The weapon is loaded. Judgment is here. 10 seconds. 9 to 8, 7 to 6, 5 to 4, 3 to 2, 1. Type God saw every tear in the comments right now. Seal your position. The bottle is opening. Part 2, the tears no one saw. Chosen one, let me remind you of something. Not to hurt you. To show you that you were never alone. Do you remember that night? The night you curled up in your bed. The night you buried your face in your pillow so no one would hear. The night you cried until your eyes burned. The night you thought you would never stop. No one saw it. No one knows about it. No one has ever mentioned it. But God saw it. Do you remember that day? The day someone said those words. The words that changed everything. The words that broke you. The words that made you feel so small. You smiled. You said you were fine. You waited until you were alone. And then the tears came. Not one. Not two. A flood. No one saw it. No one knows about it. No one saw your smile crack. But God saw it. Do you remember that disappointment? The moment everything collapsed. The plan you had built for years crumbled in seconds. The future you had imagined disappeared. You did not cry immediately. You sat frozen. Numb. And then the tears came. Tears of rage. Tears of injustice. Tears of shock. No one saw it. No one knows about it. No one saw your world fall apart. But God saw it. Chosen one, here is the truth the enemy does not want you to know. Every tear you have ever cried has been collected. Not one fell to the ground without being caught. Not one dried on your cheek without being seen. Not one evaporated into the air without being counted. They are all there. In a bottle. Labeled with your name. Guarded by angels. Waiting for the moment when heaven would say enough. That moment is now. Part 3, the 12 tears heaven recorded. Chosen one, I want you to understand something. God did not just see tears. He saw every type of tear. He distinguished between them. He recorded each category. Here are 12 types of tears that heaven recorded. Recognize yours. 1. Tears of betrayal. The person you loved turned overnight. The one you protected stabbed you. The one you defended betrayed you. God saw those tears. 2. Tears of the morning. The ones you cried before the sun rose. Before your family woke up. Before you had to put on your I am fine mask. God saw those tears. 3. Tears of exhaustion. The ones you cried when you were too tired to continue. When your body said stop but life said keep going. God saw those tears. 4. Tears of invisibility. The ones you cried when no one noticed you were gone. When no one asked, "Are you okay?" When you realized you were giving everything and no one saw anything. God saw those tears. 5. Tears of humiliation. The ones you cried after being humiliated in front of others. After your weaknesses were exposed. After they laughed at you. God saw those tears. 6. Tears of breakup. The ones you cried when the relationship died. The marriage collapsed. The friendship shattered. The family divided. God saw those tears. 7. Tears of failure. The ones you cried when you failed. When you did not succeed. When you disappointed those who counted on you. God saw those tears. 8. Tears of grief. The ones you cried at a grave. The tears that could not bring back the one you lost. God saw those tears. 9. Tears of injustice. The ones you cried when the wicked won. When the liars were believed. When the innocent suffered. God saw those tears. 10. Tears of fear. The ones you cried in the dark. When the future was unclear. When money was short. When health was failing. God saw those tears. 11. Tears of rejection. The ones you cried when they said you are not enough. You do not belong. You are not welcome. God saw those tears. 12. Tears of silence. The ones no one ever heard. The ones you cried without making a sound. The ones you kept for yourself. God saw those tears. Chosen one, God saw every tear. Not one escaped his eyes. Not one was forgotten. Not one was lost. They are all in the bottle. With your name on it. Waiting for the moment when heaven would say enough. That moment is now. Part 4. The collection system. Chosen one, I need to reveal something heaven has kept secret for millennia. A system. A divine system of tear collection. Archangel Michael took me to the room. Not on earth. In heaven. A room larger than any cathedral. The walls were made of light. The floor was transparent. The ceiling was alive. On the walls, shelves. Thousands of shelves. Millions. Each shelf held bottles. Bottles of every size. Some small. Some huge. Some almost empty. Some overflowing. Archangel Michael pointed to a shelf. He said, "That section is for souls born in your generation." Then he pointed to a specific bottle on that shelf. The bottle was glowing. Brighter than the others. Fuller than the others. He said, "That bottle is yours." I walked closer. I could see inside the bottle. Not with my eyes. With my spirit. Inside the bottle, there were tears. Hundreds of tears. Thousands. Too many to count. Each tear was labeled. A date. A time. A name. The name of the person who caused that tear. Archangel Michael said, "Every tear has been recorded. Every source has been identified. Every perpetrator has been named." Then he pointed to the top of the bottle. A seal. A glowing seal. The seal was cracked. He said, "The seal broke 3 days ago. The bottle has been opened since then. The judgment has already begun." I asked him, "What happens now?" He took the bottle off the shelf. He held it in his hands. The bottle was warm. He said, "Now the tears are released. Not back onto you. Onto them. Every tear they made you cry will become a tear they cry. Every sleepless night they gave you will become a sleepless night for them. Every moment of pain they caused will become a moment of pain for them. Chosen one, this is not revenge. This is justice. The same law that governs the universe. What you sow, you reap. They sowed tears. They will reap tears. The bottle is open. The tears are being released. Part 5. The 3 signs that judgment has started. Chosen one, heaven knows you need proof. You have been disappointed too many times. You have hoped too many times. You have believed God will handle it too many times while nothing changed. Archangel Michael gives you 3 signs that your tears have been avenged. That judgment has started. Sign 1. Within 24 hours. You will feel a sudden lightness. A weight you have been carrying for years will lift from your shoulders. You will not know why. You will not be able to explain it. But you will feel it. Archangel Michael says, "This is the weight of injustice leaving you. The anger you carried for them is returning to them." Sign 2. within 48 hours. One of the people who made you cry will experience a sudden setback. Not a tragedy. A setback. Something unexpected. Something unexplained. Something that makes them pause. Do not celebrate their pain, but recognize it. Archangel Michael says, this is the first crack. The wall they built is breaking. Sign 3, within 72 hours. You will hear news of an unexpected blessing. Something you did not ask for. Something you did not earn. Something that arrives suddenly. A check. A gift. An opportunity. A healing. A restoration. Archangel Michael says, this is the first payment. What your tears purchased is being delivered. When you see these 3 signs, do not announce them loudly. Do not post about them. Do not call everyone you know. Just say thank you. Quietly. Sincerely. Say, I see your signs, Lord. I recognize your justice. I receive what my tears purchased. Your gratitude accelerates the process. Your doubt slows it down. Part 6. What your tears purchased. Chosen one, here is something most Christians do not understand. Your tears are not just emotions. They are not just reactions. They are transactions. Spiritual transactions. Every tear purchased something. Archangel Michael revealed what your tears purchased. 1. Healing. Every tear of undeserved pain purchased a piece of your healing. The nights of crying accumulated healing. Now the healing is being released. 2. Justice. Every tear of injustice purchased justice. The accounts are now balanced. What was taken will be returned. What was broken will be repaired. 3. Provision. Every tear of financial fear purchased provision. Your worries about money open doors in heaven. Those doors are opening now. 4. Restoration. Every tear of broken relationship purchased restoration. Not necessarily the same relationship. Something better. Something you never imagined. 5. Wisdom. Every tear of mistake and regret purchased wisdom. You will not make the same mistakes again. You will not fall into the same traps. The tears paid for your maturity. 6. Strength. Every tear of exhaustion purchased strength. You are stronger now. Not because you hardened yourself. Because you were tempered. Like metal in fire. 7. Assignment. Every tear of confusion and misunderstanding purchased your assignment. You will finally know why you are here. What you were born to do. Who you really are. Chosen one, your tears were not wasted. They were invested. They purchased things in the kingdom of heaven. These 7 things are being returned to you now. Archangel Michael says, the waiting period is over. The tears have spoken. Heaven is answering. Part 7. The 6 things you must stop doing. Chosen one, you have been carrying your grief like a coat. You have worn it so long you forgot you could take it off. This coat is too heavy. Too hot. Too tight. It no longer protects you. It suffocates you. Archangel Michael says, stop these 6 things. Now. 1. Stop suppressing your tears. You learned not to cry. To swallow your tears. To wait until you are alone. To smother your sobs. Enough. Your tears have value. They are not weakness. Cry when you need to cry. Do not hold back. 2. Stop minimizing your pain. You said it is not that bad 1,000 times when it was that bad. You smiled when you wanted to scream. You said I am fine when you were not fine. Stop. Your pain is real. It deserves to be acknowledged. 3. Stop protecting those who hurt you. You made excuses for their actions. You minimized their cruelty. You said they did not know what they were doing when they knew exactly what they were doing. Stop. Let them carry the weight of their own choices. 4. Stop comparing your pain to others. You said others have it worse to make yourself feel better. Stop. Your pain is your pain. It is valid. It matters. It was seen. 5. Stop pretending everything is okay. You put on a mask. A mask of joy. A mask of strength. A mask of everything is fine. Take it off. The angels already know the truth. You are fooling no one. 6. Stop waiting for apologies from those who hurt you. Some people will never apologize. They are not capable. Waiting for their apology is keeping you in prison. Stop waiting. God is handling the justice. You do not need their regret to heal. Archangel Michael says, "These 6 things are chains. I am cutting them today. You are free." Part 8. What you must do now. Chosen one, the time has come. The bottle is open. The tears have spoken. Justice is here. Here is what you do right now. Action 1. Comment. Type in the comments, "God saw every tear. God kept every one. Justice is here." Not "I hope." Not "I want to believe." Justice is here. Declare it. Seal it. Let heaven know that you know. Do it now. Action 2. Share. Share this message with one person who has cried in secret. Someone who carries pain no one knows about. When you share, you are not just helping them. You are multiplying your own healing. Archangel Michael says, "What you give, heaven multiplies." This law applies to tears as well. Action 3. Subscribe and turn on the bell. This is not a one-time message. More revelations are coming. The next message reveals exactly who will pay for your tears. And when. Not generalities. Names. Dates. If you are not subscribed, if you have not activated the notification bell, you will miss it. The algorithm will hide it. Do not miss it. Action 4. Sow your seed. Super thanks. I hesitated to say this. But Archangel Michael insisted. He said, "Tell them that tears purchased the seed. Now the seed must be planted." There is a spiritual law. It is written, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over." Luke 6 verse 38. If you believe that God saw your tears, if you believe that justice is coming, sow a seed as an act of faith. Not a tip. Not a donation. A seed. When you sow, you are telling heaven, "I believe that what my tears purchased is worth more than what I am giving today. I am not crying anymore. I am planting." Archangel Michael promises, the moment you sow, an angel is released. Justice accelerates. Those who hurt you will feel the first tremor. Click the super thanks button below. Sow with faith. Not with pressure. With the confidence of someone who knows their tears were not wasted. Part 9. The Activation Prayer. Before we close, pray together. This is not a ritual. This is activation. Put your hand on your chest. Right now. Feel your heartbeat. That is your spirit. Pray these words out loud. Father, I thank you. You saw my tears. Not just the ones others saw. My tears. The tears I cried when no one was watching. The tears I hid under my pillow. The tears I wiped away before leaving my room. You saw them. You kept them. You did not forget them. Today, I am not crying anymore. Today, I am receiving. The justice my tears purchased. The healing my tears paid for. The provision my tears sowed. The strength my tears forged. I am not carrying my grief like a coat anymore. I am taking it off. I am laying it at your feet. Archangel Michael, I thank you. For collecting my tears. For keeping my bottle. For waiting until I was ready to receive justice. I am ready now. Avenge my tears. Not out of anger. Out of justice. Those who made me cry will reap what they sowed. I sowed in tears. I will reap in joy. I declare, God saw every tear. God kept every one. Justice is here. Amen. Now sit in silence for 15 seconds. Just feel. Just breathe. Let heaven work. Something just shifted. Part 10. Archangel Michael's final words. Archangel Michael has one final message for you. Directly from him. He is standing beside you as you read these words. Here is what he says. You have cried. A lot. More than most. More than you showed. More than you said. You thought no one saw. That your tears fell to the ground and disappeared. That God was too busy to notice. You were wrong. I was there. Every night. Every tear. Every smothered sob. I was there. I collected every tear. I placed them in a bottle. I kept that bottle near the throne of God. It has never been far from his eyes. The bottle is full. Too full. It exceeded its capacity. That is why I am here today. Not to comfort you. To tell you that it is enough. The time of crying is over. The time of silence is over. The time of waiting is over. The time of enduring is over. Now is the time of justice. The time of restoration. The time of reward. Your tears have been transformed into blessing, into power, into victory. Do not cry over what was lost. Look at what is found. Do not cry over what was stolen. Look at what is returned. Do not cry over what was broken. Look at what is repaired. Now stand up. Straighten your back. Breathe deeply. God saw every tear. God kept every one. And God is bringing justice. Those who made you cry will cry. That is the law. That is the word. It is done. Type in the comments, "Thank you, Archangel Michael. My tears were not wasted." Do it now. Not later. Now. Part 11. You made it to the end. Most people did not. Most people scrolled away. Most people were not ready to face their tears. But you stayed. Because you have been crying for justice. Because you needed to know that someone saw. Because you are tired of carrying your grief alone. You were right. Someone saw. Someone kept. Someone is acting. Now go. Walk differently. You are not carrying your grief anymore. You are carrying justice. Subscribe. Turn on the bell. The next message reveals exactly who will pay for your tears. And when. One final time, type Amen in the comments. Then share this with someone who is crying in secret. Let them know they are not alone. Let them know their tears are seen. Let them know justice is coming. Go. It is finished. You have cried enough. Chosen one, before you close this message, answer 5 questions in your heart. 1. Do you believe God saw every tear? 2. Do you believe He kept them? 3. Are you ready to stop carrying your grief? 4. Will you receive the justice your tears purchased? 5. Are you ready to cry no more? If you answered yes to all 5, type I receive in the comments. One final bonus. The enemy wants you to forget this message. He is already sending distractions. A notification. A thought. A doubt. A memory. Ignore him. Stay here. Stay focused. Stay sealed. The bottle is open. The tears are released. The justice is here. You are not fighting alone. Archangel Michael is fighting for you. God is fighting for you. The angels are fighting for you. You have already won. Receive it. Part 12. Chosen one, listen again. God saw every tear. Not some tears. Not most tears. Every tear. The tear you cried when you were 5 years old and no one came to comfort you. God saw it. The tear you cried when you were 15 and someone broke your heart for the first time. God saw it. The tear you cried when you were 25 and your dream died. God saw it. The tear you cried when you were 35 and you realized you had been betrayed. God saw it. The tear you cried when you were 45 and you felt invisible. God saw it. The tear you cried last week when no one was watching. God saw it. Every single tear. Not one missed. Not one forgotten. Not one lost. They are all in the bottle. With your name on it. Your name. Not someone else's name. Your name. And the people who made you cry. Their names are on the tears. Every tear has a name attached. The person who caused it. The moment it happened. The word that was spoken. All recorded. All preserved. All waiting. The seal is broken. The bottle is open. The judgment is here. Not coming. Not soon. Here. Type Amen one more time. Seal it. Declare it. Receive it. It is done. Part 13. The 12 tears detailed. Let me go through the 12 tears again, this time with more detail. So you know that heaven saw everything. Tears of betrayal. The person you trusted with your deepest secrets turned around and used them against you. The person you defended when others attacked them became your attacker. The person you forgave more times than you can count never forgave you even once. God saw every tear of betrayal. Not one was missed. Tears of the morning. The ones you cried before the sun came up. When the house was still dark. When everyone else was still sleeping. When you felt completely alone with your pain. You wiped your eyes before anyone could see. But God saw. Tears of exhaustion. The ones you cried when you were running on empty. When you had given everything you had and they still asked for more. When your body was screaming for rest, but the demands never stopped. God saw those tears. Tears of invisibility. The ones you cried when you realized that people only noticed you when you could do something for them. When you stopped being useful and they stopped seeing you. When you sat in a room full of people and felt completely alone. God saw those tears. Tears of humiliation. The ones you cried after being publicly shamed. After someone exposed your weakness for sport. After someone laughed at your pain. After someone made you feel small in front of everyone. God saw those tears. Tears of breakup. The ones you cried when they walked away. When they chose someone else. When they decided you were not worth fighting for. When they left without looking back. God saw those tears. Tears of failure. The ones you cried when you tried your best and it was not enough. When you gave everything and still fell short. When you disappointed yourself more than anyone else. God saw those tears. Tears of grief. The ones you cried at the grave. The ones you cried when the doctor gave you the news. The ones you cried when you realized you would never hear their voice again. God saw those tears. Tears of injustice. The ones you cried when the guilty went free and the innocent suffered. When the liar won and the truth-teller lost. When the cruel prospered and the kind were crushed. God saw those tears. Tears of fear. The ones you cried in the dark. When you did not know how you would pay the bills. When you did not know how you would survive the night. When you did not know if there was any hope left. God saw those tears. Tears of rejection. The ones you cried when they said you were not enough. Not smart enough. Not pretty enough. Not successful enough. Not worthy enough. God saw those tears. Tears of silence. The ones you never told anyone about. The ones you cried without making a sound. The ones you kept hidden in the deepest part of your heart. The ones you thought would die with you. God saw those tears. Chosen one, every single tear is accounted for. Every single one. God saw. God kept. God remembers. And God is acting. Part 14, The Blessings. Now let me repeat what your tears purchased. So you never forget. Your tears purchased healing. Every night of crying bought a day of healing. Every hour of pain bought an hour of restoration. You are not still broken. You are being healed. Your tears purchased justice. Every tear that fell because of someone else's sin bought a payment against them. They will not escape. They will not get away. Justice is coming. Your tears purchased provision. Every tear of financial fear opened a door in heaven. Those doors are opening now. Money is coming. Opportunities are coming. Help is coming. Your tears purchased restoration. Every tear of lost relationship bought back something better. Not the same. Better. Something you never imagined. Someone you never expected. Your tears purchased wisdom. Every tear of mistake bought a lesson. You will not make those mistakes again. You are not the same person who cried those tears. You are wiser. Your tears purchased strength. Every tear of exhaustion bought muscle. Spiritual muscle. Emotional muscle. You are not weaker because you cried. You are stronger. Your tears purchased assignment. Every tear of confusion bought clarity. You will finally know why you are here. What you were born to do. Who you really are. Chosen one, your tears were not wasted. They were invested. They purchased things in the kingdom of heaven. And those things are being delivered to you now. Part 15. Chosen one, I have one more thing to tell you. The enemy is going to try to make you doubt this message. He is going to whisper, you have heard promises before. Nothing changed before. Why would it change now? Do not listen to him. This time is different. This time, the bottle is open. This time, the seal is broken. This time, the tears have been released. You are not waiting anymore. You are receiving. The signs are coming. Watch for them. The lightness. The setback for those who hurt you. The unexpected blessing. When you see them, do not doubt. Do not question. Just say thank you. Your tears have spoken. Heaven has heard. Justice is here. Type 1 receive my justice in the comments right now. Then share this message with someone who needs to know that their tears are seen. Go. You have cried enough. Now you receive. Part 16. Chosen one, Archangel Michael is sealing this message over your life right now. Not with wax. With light. With fire. With authority. What has been opened cannot be closed. What has been released cannot be stopped. What has been declared cannot be undone. The bottle is empty. Your tears are gone. They have been transformed into justice, into healing, into provision, into restoration, into wisdom, into strength, into assignment. You are not a victim anymore. You are a victor. You are not broken anymore. You are being built. You are not forgotten anymore. You are seen. God saw every tear. God kept every one. God is bringing justice. Type the bottle is open in the comments. Seal it. Declare it. Receive it. Then subscribe. Turn on the bell. The next message reveals exactly who will pay for your tears. Do not miss it. Go. It is finished. You have cried enough. Part 17. Type Amen. That is all. One word. But it carries every tear you ever cried. Every night you ever wept. Every prayer you ever whispered. Type Amen. And let heaven do the rest.